time on how I found out about the Negro National Anthem. So boom, I'm doing the 75 hard challenge. I'm reading my 10 pages. It happens to be Amanda Still's Small Doses. Bought the book with my own coin. This is not promotional. FYI. Anyways, so I get to the part where she's talking about how she never knew about the Negro National Anthem during her school years and how she found out. Ironically, she found out from a white girl. Okay, cool. Anyways, so as I'm reading about her learning about the Negro National Anthem and how she went and she learned it and everything like that, she was like a stupid for Google. That's crazy. So in 8th grade, me and my friends decided that we wanted to do the talent show because we all just knew we could sing. So me and my friends, we decided we're gonna do a talent show. So it's 3 of us. So we try to figure out what song we're gonna sing. I don't know whose idea it was to come up with singing the Negro National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing. So I like reading that chapter, like literally I picture the whole thing in my head. I remember we did have internet at the time, and it was DSL, and if you know, you know, it was a whole thing behind DSL, but that's neither here nor there. So we googled it, and the crazy part about it, it was so hard to find the lyrics to Lift Every Voice and Sing back then. So like I remember pulling it up. I was like, I'm gonna find it, y'all. I'm gonna find it. We all on the phone, on a house phone, and wasn't no cell phone. We was on a house phone, and we were sitting here trying to coordinate who was gonna sing what part and everything like that. So I'm like, we gotta find the lyrics. So the only place I could find it was this old ass website. Like this shit looked like one of the first websites ever, and it had the lyrics to this song. So we sitting here, we practicing or whatever the case may be, because we all had the same bus stop. We all lived in the same neighborhood. Like literally, Cypress Creek Overlook was right next to each other. Like it was really one of them little. It was really like a little DMV little cul-de-sac type shit. It was. I loved it. I missed it. It was a great time. It was the time to be alive. But anyways, so come the day of the talent show or whatever. All 3 of us get on there now. We know we got our parts down or whatever the case may be. We ain't really know nothing about making no harmonies. We ain't really know nothing about singing as a group because we all knew that we could individually sing amongst ourselves. So we just figured we 3 individuals get on the stage and we sing this song together. You do one verse, you do one verse, you do the other verse. Cool. So we get on there. We wearing all black and all that. Like I don't know if we was like the mini SWV or what, or whatever the case may be. But we got on stage and you couldn't tell us nothing. Mind you, this was the first time us ever getting on stage. So I was nervous as hell. But like when I stepped on the stage, I felt at home. Even though we was in front of a bunch of little kids. And you know how kids could be, we was kids ourselves. So anyway, so we do the talent show or whatever. We all get our parts down. Ain't nobody stumble. Ain't nobody mess up. So I was like, all right, to me that's a win. Come that was a Friday. So come Monday, I remember her name, Miss Mace Gomez. Yo, she was one of the littest, she was one of the coolest 8th grade teachers. Like, yo, I love that lady because she was a real one. So she got the video of the talent show. Now I'm sitting here thinking it's one and done. Ain't nobody never gonna see it. I know how we look. Bro, when I tell you she played the video of the talent show in front of the class, and she started roasting us. She was like, "Look at the one over here. They were looking all cockeyed." Like, yo, she was going up, but it was funny. Like, it didn't make me feel some way. Like, it was hilarious. We was all laughing. It was a good time. And even at that time, it's crazy how we didn't realize how important that song is to our people. But something in spirit convinced us that that was a song that we had to sing for our first time at the talent show. Don't let that go over your head. So when I read that chapter in Amanda Seales' book, Small Doses, about how she didn't know about the Negro National Anthem, it's crazy how many of us did not know about that song and how important it was to us. And just like thinking about it now, how she was saying like, yo, instead of kneeling at football games, everybody should be singing that song because most of the people on the field is black. That part. And then just this past Super Bowl, Coco Jones performed it before the Super Bowl. That part. Like, representation is everything. And if you don't know where you came from, you ain't gonna figure out where you're going. Yeah. That's it, that's all.